A man was walking his dog in a rural location. Yeah, it's rural. It's really some of it isolated. He was walking his dog about 11:45 at night. He was in the front yard and away from any lights while his attention was drawn to look upwards. He heard a big whooshing sound coming from overhead. Flying above him at a distance about 55 feet was a large flying creature that looked like a dragon. The flying creature passed over an automatic dusk-to-dawn light, and the guy was able to get a good look at the strange flying animal. The body was about 22 feet in length with a wingspan of about 18 feet, and looked to be shiny with a reflective body, but not scales. The color was dark, could be red or dark brown, like an auburn brown. At the tip of their wings, there appeared to be talon-like fingers, about 3 to 4 in number. The arms of the wing structure appeared muscular. The wings were quite thick, and there appeared to be a rear fin on both sides of the body. And the creature displayed an arrowhead-shaped like tail. The witness also saw what appeared to be 2 extended rear legs. The creature had a cone shape around the head, and it stopped flat on the base of his neck. I mean, this is detailed because one of those lights went off when it went past it. But the oddest physical feature that they mentioned was that the mouth and eyes were illuminated with a very ominous yellow-orange glow. And as the creature flew over a tree at the bottom of the yard and moved off, the fellow heard a deeply throaty sound, similar to a foghorn. The whole incident lasted about a minute. It's just odd that certain times of night you'd think nobody would be out, but by chance somebody is, and these creatures are sighted. I wouldn't want to meet that creepy thing in Pennsylvania, Mud Creek creature. But that was, they call it the Fayette County Dragon. They got a really good look at it because it flew past one of those dusk to dawn lights. And another incident happened just a month later. Pennsylvania is full of stuff. Michigan is too. I read a few more things about them. Creepy state. So, this happened a month later after the dragon in April of 2012. This is in Washington County, PA. It was the morning of April 23rd, about 1 a.m. A man heard an odd animal sound coming from outside. It was a level growl or screeching sound that he listened to for about 5 minutes. The sound seemed as though it was right outside his window. Intrigued by the odd noise, he awakened his wife so she could recognize what type of animal it might be. When his wife got up and they both heard the sound, they looked out the window across the yard to a creek about 15, 20 feet away, which isn't that, that isn't that far, really. They noticed what they thought was a deer standing up in the middle of the creek. The husband questioned why there would be a deer standing in the creek and why it would be making such a strange noise. He looked out the window and saw an undetermined creature, dark brown in color and about the size of a deer. It could have been a deer, I guess. And it could have actually been larger if it was peering over the retaining wall. The guy said when it turned its head, it appeared to have an elongated face, almost deer-shaped, but not as stubby. It appeared to have it was more pointed in the shape. What could be easily seen were 2 big round amber-colored eyes that seemed to be glowing. There's a luminosity about it. The guy estimated they'd looked to be the size of golf balls. He didn't think that they were reflecting because of some streetlights that weren't even close to it. They commented that the freaky part, it was staring right at their house, right at them. It had, it was like it was watching them. They then said they were going to go out and check it out. Yeah, no. And just then something very strange occurred. Suddenly the creature took a step, took off into the sky at a 45-degree angle and was gone. The speed was insane. I'd never seen anything that moved that fast, or nor a bird that big, and no signs of wing slapping, and he didn't hear any wings. So interesting. So was that maybe something to do with the other one? Okay, thanks, Chris. Hi, Chris. Speaking of odd encounters, I'm sure if you've encountered a few on the road. They're not alien in nature, I'm sure, but still. Um, they're more humanoid, apparently, right? So yeah, I'm sure you've seen some strange things going on. Um, oh God, I'm gonna wait and take a sinus medicine here in a bit. But geez, I apologize. Um, yeah, be careful this weekend because you guys there's this big swath of snow, and I think it's gonna miss us, Lori, like right next to us. It's gonna be bizarre, and this huge swath. They're supposed to get quite a bit. I can't believe we're going to get away with not getting any again. That's going to be weird. Um, of course, the Helltown thing going on. I think we talked about that around Halloween in Ohio. That is totally bizarre, the way the government shut that down. Yeah, so yeah, you just be careful out there. Are you busy tonight for a Thursday? I think some of those things you see are scarier than some of the creatures, I'm sure. Uh, um, yeah, it's like going to be right next to us, Lori, like in a big swath down. So I think it's going to miss us this time. Um, I'm trying to find that. Good. That's a good thing. That's unusual on a Thursday, isn't it? Good. That's a good thing. Just be safe. Yeah. Um, trying to find that one about Michigan. I didn't write it down. Duh. I wanted to because I saw it and I was like, wow. Um, they got cat-like creatures in Malaysia. Things like that going on. Let me see. Uh, I can't find it now. I will look for it. You're in Roanoke? Wow. Uh-oh. Don't disappear. Don't mysteriously disappear on us. Um, good deal. How about the Chill Mountain Monsters? What do you think about that? That show's bizarre a little bit. I'm not sure about those guys. Definitely not sure. Um, some stranger places, yeah. Okay, good deal. Okay, there's some strange places you can experience. 5 places you can experience some stranger things. The story. This is a step back in time at the Story Inn. Um, oh no, that's not what I wanted. What am I doing? Um, I'll be all right. My eyes are watering. Kind of crazy. Yeah, just be careful out there, whatever you do. So, I haven't. Other than that, I really haven't come across any strange creatures. Um, a lot of monsters or creatures we're seeing lately, are from the sea. Um, there's a giant squid that was, and of course, for eons, for centuries, sailors and pirates and everybody, they've encountered, stories of the giant squids out there. The monster kraken that has attacked ocean-going ships. Um, a Japanese team has captured an actual video of a 26-foot long squid in the North Pacific Ocean. Um, on January 27th, video footage of the giant squid was shown, monster squid. So check that out. It is on Discovery Channel. Check out Discovery Channel. Google it and see. It's probably on YouTube. Monster squid, 26-foot long squid. But there has to be some basis for all of these stories over the centuries about giant squids. Anybody going to be watching The Terror after the season finale of The Walking Dead? That looks really, excuse me, really good. The Terror. It's based on a true story. So, um, Lake Tahoe, that's on the border of California and Nevada, seems big enough for there's unusually large goldfish that are about 2 feet long. Goldfish, mind you. These fish were dumped into the lake by aquarium owners, and of course they thrived, obviously. Um, the monster goldfish may have a negative effect. Good for you. Yeah, good for you. That's great. As long, if it's working for you, that's all that matters. So apparently we have some monster goldfish at Lake Tahoe. So just be careful going in there. They might eat you. Um, so, yeah, they're about 2 feet in length. A goldfish, go figure. That's kind of creepy. Um, another thing, was there a Loch Ness Monster sighting? There was one reported last August. Um, there was an amateur photographer who, it seems like they captured a picture of the Loch of Nessie. They spotted an unusual wave-like disturbance near the southwest end in Scotland, and he was convinced that was caused by. You could see, you can go online and check out the photos. It really looks a little strange. Cruise company has it insures its tourist boats against potential damage by the Loch Ness Monster by Nessie. Um, so there's some amateur footage on there about that. It really looks like something like that, but it seems like I don't know. But again, you have lots of people in that area who say the same thing. So are they all nuts? I don't know, or they have just convinced themselves that there's something out there. Do you believe in Nessie? You believe in Nessie, Loch Ness Monster? I think there's something out there, but I'm not sure what it is. Because too many people have seen something out there. Whether it's a Loch Ness Monster, it could be something that we thought was extinct and isn't. There's been a lot of that going on. So, how about the chupacabra? Anybody ever seen a chupacabra? I don't think I'd want to come across a chupacabra. And this was a blue-eyed one that was last August. And they consider the goat-sucking creatures known as chupacabras to be a myth. But are they? This animal has a reputation of attacking, killing, and drinking the blood of various types of livestock in several different countries. You know, a chupacabra has been seen all over, not just here in the U.S. But in recent years, some bizarre four-legged creatures have been spotted in Mexico and the southern U.S. and blame the deaths of their livestock. Yeah, no, I'd pass on that for sure. I don't want to, that thing's too, probably eat me. In the southern U.S. and blame for the deaths of livestock.